Welcome back to News Channel 3 Live at 9. We watched her grow up on the Cosby Show, but since her days as Vanessa Huxtable, Tempest Bledsoe has done much, much more. She starred in shows like The Parkers, The Practice, she's a recurring role there, Strong Medicine, Celebrity
Fit Club.
Thank you. Let's talk for a living. And she even hosted her own daytime talk show.
Now Tempest is in Memphis shooting a new movie alongside fellow actors like Lamont Rucker, who you saw Friday right here on News Channel 3 Live at 9, and Essence Atkins. And Tempest, glad to have you here in Memphis this morning.
Thank you.
We are delighted to have you here. What has this experience been like? Had you spent a lot of time in Memphis beforehand, or is this the first time for you?
Well, I traveled so much as a child, I suspect that I have been here before, but I was probably so young.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it didn't really leave too much of an impression, but this time has been really fabulous. I've been here, the days are starting to blend in together, but I think it's been almost a month. We've been, shooting the whole time, but everyone's been really warm and wonderful to us, and, we've gone out to eat and drink and have a wonderful time, and the whole city has just been great.
Good. City of good abode. We like to call ourselves the second one.
Oh.
So Insecure, great storyline. It has everything from romance, intrigue, murder. Tell us about your role.
My role is Jill. I play Essence Atkins' best friend in the film.
Mm-hmm.
And God, I don't want to give too much away, but we're best friends. We're both getting married within like a month or two of each other.
Right.
And there is a little betrayal on her part with my fiance.
Interesting.
Lamont, right? Lamont is your fiance,
The
right?
beautiful Lamont, yes.
Is he not? I mean, Friday
Yes.
he was on Friday. I could barely speak.
No, you could barely speak.
I was
You
kinda
kept
like
speaking.
this.
It's a challenge for all the ladies.
She could wrap it up. What was it, though, about this script that really drew you in, that really had you saying, this could be something nice, this could be something positive, this could be something that also challenges me as an actor?
Well, mainly because it was a role that I don't typically get to play. Just a romantic type of, I get proposed to in the script for the first time on screen and, things like that. And I usually am playing, lately, I play a lot of moms and, I'm always in some terrible dramatic situation where I'm crying and somebody's hauling my husband off or something,
Right.
Things like that. And this was a little more lighthearted. Plus, the script also had a lot of urban professionals in it, and there wasn't a lot of what you would typically see in our stories. No one's going to prison, nobody's, can't make the rent or anything like that. This is a story that anybody can relate to as far as a group of friends who came up together through college and meet through work and what have you, and just the problems with their interpersonal relationships.
Is that slowly beginning to change in Hollywood, or are you kind of glad you do have people like Julius Lewis, who's from right here in Memphis, putting this movie on, who are really saying, let's do something different with these movies, with these scripts?
Well, I think the day you stop hoping that it's going to change is the day you need to quit. We always have to have hope. I mean, in our lifetimes, we've seen things that we never thought we would ever see before. Obama? No, I'm sorry. And so I never give up hope. I think things are always changing for the better as long as people who are aware of the situation, have the strength and courage to try to change it. So.
At the same time, is it not sad that it's 2008 and we have to brag about the fact that this movie could be a whole white cast? It's kind of like the Cosby Show was for its time. Could be any family. I mean, every family went through that. It just happened to be an African American family. Isn't it sad that that's still something that's so different?
It is. I mean, we have a lot of differences between us in this country, and trying to overcome those and respect those are always a challenge. But again, I think the film is something that anyone who could appreciate, because it's just the story and dramas that we all deal with in our lives, and trying to make relationships work and make friendships work and find love and realize who we really want to be with.
Of course, not all of us get Lamont in our life, but
and I don't get Lamont in the movie either, really, technically.
You seem a bit disappointed by that.
I'm trying to work that out.
You seem really disappointed by that.
And I'm trying to work that out. I'm getting closer and closer.
There's definitely one small difference from real life. You don't see that walking around all
Calm down, Mary Beth. I think you got in enough trouble Friday as you were fawning over the man Friday.
I was
He's like,
shameless.
Tempest, she came up afterwards. He's like a god. He's like a god, Alex.
Well, you don't have
he's
to
like
He's
a god.
this. Oh, his head is going to be so swell.
I'm sorry.
To match those biceps. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
You know, yeah, we noticed those too. You know what you don't know about Tempest? I bet you don't know. You're a finance major.
Yes, yes.
Who knew that?
I went to Stern at NYU. I have my degree in finance.
You're not supposed to be in the creative field.
Yeah, college was always very important to me. Both my parents were teachers, so it was really never a question of whether I was going to go to school or not. It was just about the timing. And I remember Mr. Cosby caught me on set one time. I was just reviewing some NYU papers because I was planning to go to school on a Friday. We taped this show from Monday to Thursday.
Right.
And once he saw that I was really serious and I was going to go on every Friday, they rearranged the shooting schedule so that I could go full time.
Wow.
So,
that is really great. Do you stay in contact with some of the other cast members from the Cosby Show? You guys kind of had a reunion, so to speak. Was it on Oprah not too long ago?
Not too long ago. Yeah, we do actually. Actually, Keisha Knight Pulliam, who played Rudy, is about to star in the new Tyler Perry film that's coming out. I'm so excited for her. Yeah. So we're all still talking, and everyone's still blessed and working and moving forward in their careers.
And what about with what you see on TV these days? Of course, we had the Cosby Show, not too long ago. Do you think we're making any positive strides? We talked about the movies, but what about on the smaller screen these days, especially when it comes to people of color?
Well, I think we have a long way to go. I think there was a time when you saw a lot of really positive shows on television after Cosby. I think a lot of people were trying to realize that wasn't lightning in a bottle, that that this wasn't just some miracle that happened and could never happen again. And people made their attempts, and I think people will continue to. I think right now we have a dearth of roles and shows on television that you can really sit down with your family and watch. And I don't think we see enough of people of color, and that includes all colors. I don't think we see enough Asian people. I don't think we see enough Latino people. I mean,
in roles that are not stereotypical, for sure.
Absolutely. Do you see your world reflected? That's really what we all want to do.
Exactly.
We want to see ourselves and our lives on television. And so we don't get that opportunity often enough, but hopefully things are going to change. Lots of things are changing.
Yeah.
If you don't, keep doing the acting thing, maybe Tempest, maybe politics.
My mother has always wanted me to go into politics for some. Once people hear me start talking,
All right.
maybe one day, if I can stay off of Beale Street while I'm here and keep a clean reputation.
And stay off Beale Street then. The movie.
Because they start digging up things.
I know.
That's it for sure. The movie is called Insecure, and Tempestt Bledsoe is a big part of that. So Tempest, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it.
Good to meet you. Tell Lamont hello.
I will. I'm going to text him as soon as we finish.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.